as we have to keep in mind that we have a time schedule to follow, I would like to invite Group E on the floor. Group E, come on down. Oh, they're already there. Okay, good luck.
Is there another one? Yes, here.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Indra.
I'm Pietro.
Come on.
This is Billy. He's a bit shy.
Billy is one of IKEA's most famous products, but normally he talks a lot. But today, I guess we will be doing the talking. So our vision can be actually summarized in 3 key points. The first one is we need to change the way we think about waste. At the moment, we very easily buy something cheap. For example, Billy, he's only 35 euros. It feels like I'm commercializing Billy. Okay. But we buy something very cheap, and once it's broken, or you don't really find it pretty anymore, you throw it away. But why? It's still worth something. It still has at least material value. That is the first point. The second one is, together with your friends or with your community or with your neighbor or just by yourself, you can create something new out of something old. So therefore, the thing you want to throw away doesn't only have material value, you also add a creative value, and if you do it together with others, a social value. The product is not just something you buy anymore, it is something you feel connected to. When you do this, when you add value to it, when you be creative, it's not just a second-hand product anymore, it's an upstyled product. It's hip, it's cool, everybody wants to have it. So our third point is actually that these upstyled products, they will actually become, in 2030, more expensive than the new ones in the shop. We actually thought about how we can realize this vision. And Pietro will tell you all about how IKEA and Billy are involved in this process.
Yes. First of all, maybe you're wondering why we chose to focus on IKEA. How many of you, please raise your hand if you have no IKEA products in your house? So this is kind of our answer, that IKEA products are everywhere. There is a reason why IKEA products are everywhere. It's because they're awesome, otherwise they wouldn't. They are affordable, they look good if you don't write on them, and they're kind of fun to build, according to some of us. So they are successful, but they also have a dark side. And if you, as you were saying before, if you don't pay much for your product, maybe you don't get attached to it, you don't think twice before putting it in the street. So we, together with Billy, we came up with an alternative model that I will briefly guide you through. It's all over Billy as well. So it starts, what if when you buy an IKEA product, you get asked, do you want to become a donor? And you sign a card, which is just like an organ donor card, where basically you say, okay, when I don't need it anymore, someone else can have it. And what happens is that IKEA commits to, this is on the back of the Billy, you can check it out later. IKEA commits to come to your house and pick it up. So it's no hassle for you. And then you can get as involved as you want. So you can just quit here, or you can go further and take part in the upstyle event. IKEA can organize some event in your neighborhood where basically you go together with your neighbors, IKEA designers, all the returned furniture, and you just play with it. You try and put parts that are still good together and come up with something nice. So IKEA designers are pretty good. But we think that if you take thousands of people all over the world, put them in a room with all sorts of IKEA parts, they can come up with pretty nice ideas. So actually, it's already happening, and there is a whole genre online. It's called IKEA hacking. Here is some examples that we found. This is a Billy that turns into a bar, a Billy into a dollhouse, quite nice. A door frame can be a door can be a photo frame, right? A bed can be a wine rack if you want. A table can be a child seat. Or another table can be a pet table. Many tables can be a bench. Why not? And a milk whisker can be a love toy. So we think that the best of these ideas that will come up all over the world can make it into the most read book in the whole world, apart from the Bible, the IKEA catalog. So what if all these upstyled products that people create together, they actually taken by IKEA and they build them with these with the return parts, and then they can actually sell it. And you can even add even more, because since it's created by the people, you can make a profile on the social media, you can share the story of how you came up with the idea. Maybe you can even track down where the parts of that specific IKEA table come from. So at the end, even if you didn't get involved in the creation moment, you can still bring home, it's as easy as bringing home an IKEA furniture, but you get a product which is 100% made from former waste parts. It's cool because it's upstyled. It has one main drawback, that if you really want to take home that piece of furniture, you will have to pay a bit more because everybody wants it and there is not enough of it.
So you probably think this is a very good idea, just like us. But why would IKEA participate? Well, we believe what's in it for the company is that it creates a very interactive relationship with customers, which overall is a very important thing for a company. Second of all, as Pietro said, a lot of people can come up with even better ideas than just a few people. So we believe that IKEA can gain a lot on the creative part as well. And of course, it will get a brilliant reputation as a company that is producing in a sustainable manner and helping us create a more sustainable world. Well, we explained to you our vision and how we think it should become a reality, but why do we actually think we need this vision? Why do we think we need change? Well, we think, and it has been said this morning already by Mr. Paul Gilding, everything is about growth. Everything needs to grow, our economy, our GDP, the amount of products we sell or buy. But at the same time, something else is growing as well. For example, our use of resources. And we know those resources are limited. We don't have 4 planets, we just have one. So we think that by these kinds of ideas, a company like IKEA, but also other companies, they can help us move from an economy that sees the future as a linear path of growth, and we move instead towards a more circular economy. Now, we've been talking about IKEA as just one company, but we don't think a company or more companies are the cause of our current situation. It is us as well. And actually that is very positive, because we caused it, we can also change it. So I think that's our final message for today, and thank you for listening on behalf of Group E, also Cheng, Jeroen and Simone.
Well done.
If you have any questions, please ask Billy. He has a Facebook profile.
Yeah, he's called Sustainability, and you can find him on Facebook. He accepts everyone. He's a whore.
The Sustainabilities. There they go. Thanks very much. There's a Swedish solution to every problem. Well, yes, this man's work, isn't it? Okay, thanks very much. And then